Hello everybody, in this video we are going to learn how to draw the lumbar plexus. The lumbar plexus emerges from anterior rami of L1 to L4 and it contains a total of 6 nerves. So let's draw the vertebrae first. This is the L1 vertebra, the L2 vertebra, the L3 vertebra and the L4 vertebra. We have 6 nerves in the lumbar plexus and these 6 nerves can be divided into 3 groups, each group containing 2 nerves. The first group has 2 nerves from one root, so it has one root. The second group has 2 nerves that emerge from 2 roots. And the third group has 2 nerves that emerge from 3 roots. So let's start drawing the nerves of the lumbar plexus. First we'll draw the first group which has 2 nerves that emerge from one root. So this is the first group. This is the first nerve and this is the second nerve. So this is nerve 1 and this is nerve 2. So these are the 2 nerves that emerge from one root itself. Next we'll move to the third group wherein we have 2 nerves that emerge from 3 roots. This is the first nerve and then we draw the second nerve that emerge from 3 roots. So these are the 2 nerves that emerge from 3 roots, which is the third group. And finally we look at the second group, which is 2 nerves that are emerging from 2 roots. So the first nerve of this group will emerge from L1 and L2. And the second nerve of this group will emerge from L2 and L3. This is a drawing of the lumbar plexus. An important point that we must keep in mind is that these 2 roots of the first group receive fibers from the subcostal nerve. So I'll draw the subcostal nerve. Let's say this is the subcostal nerve. So a communicating branch from the subcostal nerve will communicate some fibers into the 2 nerves of the first group. So this is the communicating branch. Let's start naming the nerves that emerge from the lumbar plexus now. Now let's start naming the nerves that emerge from the lumbar plexus. This is the first nerve. The first nerve is below the stomach. Therefore, iliohypogastric nerve. Now once we finish the region below the stomach, we reach the inguinal region. Therefore, the next nerve, that is this nerve, is the ilioinguinal nerve. The third nerve is this one. Now once we have reached the inguinal region, we have 2 regions that come close to the inguinal region. If we move lateral from the inguinal region, we'll reach the femoral region. If we move medial to the inguinal region, we'll reach the genital region. So therefore the next nerve is the genitofemoral nerve. Next is this nerve right here. The genital region is supplied by the genital nerve, but the femoral region is huge. Therefore, we'll cater to the femoral region. Now, when we are going to the femoral region from the inguinal nerve, we are actually moving laterally from the inguinal region. Therefore, we have the lateral cutaneous femoral nerve. So, the lateral cutaneous femoral nerve is going to supply the lateral part of the thigh. From the lateral part, then we come to the anterior part of the thigh. The anterior part of the thigh is going to be supplied by the next nerve, which is the femoral nerve. So we have covered the lateral and the anterior portion of the thigh. Now we have to come to the medial part of the thigh. The medial part of the thigh is going to be innervated by this nerve, which is the obturator nerve. Now you might have a question. What is the difference between the femoral nerve and the obturator nerve? if you notice, they have the exact same origin sites. They're all originating from three roots, L2, L3 and L4. So what is the difference between the obturator nerve and the femoral nerve? The femoral nerve is formed by the posterior divisions of the L2, L3 and L4, while the obturator nerve is formed from the anterior divisions of the L2, L3 and L4. So this is the lumbar plexus. In this video, we've covered how to draw the lumbar plexus as well as memorize the nerves of the lumbar plexus without any mnemonic by just logically thinking of the positioning of each of the nerves. I hope this video was helpful. That's all we have for today. Thank you.